about what we are not getting to hear too much about on television news in, outside of Tamil Nadu and Coimbatore, but the newspapers are talking about it. And I think you need to answer people on this count, because there have been protests and there have been criticism about the structure of the Adi Yoga and the land that was cleared to make it. There have been, there is a PIL in the Madras High Court about the construction of this complex. And your, the Isha Foundation has talked about it, defended, put forward its defense. But I think it's important for you to tell us.
No, we have not defended, we have just dismissed it.
Dismissed it, but…
Because there's nothing to defend. Everything is by the law. But
is it by the law?
In this country, there are a whole lot of activists who have no other activity in their life.
You are someone who is a spiritual teacher. You're spreading the message of yoga. You're spreading the message of inner engineering.
Not just that, we are doing enormous amount of work.
And social outreach. I will come to that. But the question is that why would someone want to harass you? Because that's what you're indicating it may be. And
I'm not indicating it may be.
You're saying it is.
It's 100%.
So I have to take your word for it, but I'm not a believer. I'm following you. I'm a seeker.
That's fine.
So I have to question.
You can question.
So the question is that how would you explain to people who believe you and who trust you when a retired judge of the Madras High Court will say that, in the deposition that has come forward, so 13 lakh square feet are illegal in terms of the construction here. Other people have said the town and planning department has actually said no more construction, but nobody has acted on those. So you need to tell people why you're dismissing these.
Let me tell you. See, one accusation is that we have destroyed an entire rainforest. I want you to just walk around and see what is our neighborhood. Our neighborhood is all arecanut and coconut farms. This was there even before I came. These are all revenue lands, these are not forest lands. Yes, there is a forest close by, but these are not
Which is an elephant corridor, I believe.
It is not elephant corridor. The Environment Ministry doesn't say that, the World Wildlife Fund doesn't say that, the State Forest Department doesn't say that. Somebody else says that. They keep saying that because they don't know what is an elephant corridor. If there was an elephant corridor, why did they give revenue lands 130 years ago? Why did they make this into revenue lands 130 years ago, during the British era? And these are agriculture lands, people have been growing sugarcane. There are sugarcane mills which are contracted this area, and largely arecanut and coconut farms. If a coconut farm is there, many of them are over 40, 50 years old. If there was an elephant corridor, none of them would be standing, isn't it? Just drive around and see. There are coconut farms all around. So, you can say anything you want in this country. Do you know what it takes to file a PIL? Anybody can file a PIL, it just takes a few hundred rupees. I can file 10 cases on you by today evening. The onus is on you to prove it is not true. In the last 25 years, they must have filed I don't know how many cases on us. Has one thing found one copper? One thing. I have stolen 7,000 kidneys. You must check as soon as you go back to Mumbai, whether you have two or one, because I steal people's kidneys. I have killed hundreds of people, but I don't know who is dead, all right? All kinds of things, weird things. Some of them these days they have taken on to ecological mode, the same people.
Which is very difficult to reconcile, because the teachings that you have made when you speak…
We are the largest ecological movement in Asia, okay? We have been given Indira Gandhi Paryavaran Puraskar. Didn't they check us up, what we're doing? Is there any government agency which has filed any case on us? No.
The town and country planning department
they have given us
mentioned…
a notice.
Yes.
We have disputed that because there is a discrepancy in that.
So is it because…
No, I will tell you, there is a law that some 50 meters from the forest area or the forest boundary, you should not build anything. We've maintained that. Somewhere, some judges said it must be 150 meters. 150 meters is 500 feet. 500 feet means you will be outside your land, all right? So because somebody says that, just one person has said that, Otherwise, all the law, all the precedent in the High Court says 50 meters. We have maintained 50 meters 100% everywhere. And anybody can walk around. I've taken the journalist and walked around and show them. If I have anywhere 1 inch of forest land, if I have taken, I said I will leave Tamil Nadu right now. Okay? Prove one thing that we have done wrong, we will see, look at this. Simply going on wild accusations endlessly, anybody can file cases. So vested interests are there. There are groups which have their own agendas. They are all posing to be environmental groups. The people who are filing these cases, who consider themselves environmental groups, why don't you, as a media, just investigate and see what environmental work have they done except filing cases on us? Have they done anything? Have they planted 1 tree in their life? Just find out. They have not. They just do only this. We have planted nearly 30 million trees, this is our thing. And this entire forest, what you see, this mountain, was bereft of trees because in this land where you're sitting, right there was a furniture industry, illegal industry going at that time. About 17 years ago, I bought this land for 4 times its price, just because I wanted to stop that industry. And in this hill, we planted 6 million trees. In the summer also it's green today only because of that. And you walk up this mountain and see, you will see all trees are just 14-15-year-old trees. None of the old trees. If you go that side, there are hundreds of year-old, 100-year-old trees. In this particular mountain, you will see only 15-year-old trees because they were all planted by us. What have they done? The reason why they're going at this is, after we came, there are a whole lot of people who have josh for hunting. Every Saturday, Sunday, they were eating venison. We've stopped that, they don't like it. They were eating wild boar,
So
we've stopped that.
those are the interests that are…
This is just one aspect.
who you're troubling.
They were chopping the sandalwood trees whenever they want, we've stopped that. There were groups which were growing marijuana in the forest, we've stopped that. And there were people who were exploiting tribal girls. When I stopped that, you should have seen the media onslaught that happened on me. Anything that a man can do and cannot do, I've been accused of. But prove one thing, just prove one damn thing, I will leave, all right?
Okay. Okay. So do you think this is the price of the scale and growth that Isha has seen? I met you in 2011. Since this is 2017, I think the Isha Foundation, the Isha Yoga Center, the outreach programs that you're doing, everything has grown pretty exponentially, isn't it? Yeah.
Over.
So is…
Yes. So, see, this is not about me.
Isn't it?
This is about the need of the people, okay? This is about, there is a strong need in the people. It is not because we have an ambitious plan we are expanding. Because people are lapping it up with such thirst, it is expanding. Not just in India, everywhere in the world. So, somebody feels something in their belly, what can I do? I would like to serve them also and see that they can also sit peacefully. But they're not yet ready. I'm okay.